Alright YouTube, welcome back to Dragons Dogma 2. And with this video here, we're going to knock out this coronation quest here and hopefully see what's going on.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. All shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart.
I'm good.
Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Alright. Okay, wow, we're just gonna do a jump cut. Must be doing a cutscene.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the Godsway?
What is
We
that?
must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
So, no coronation quest? Okay. Oh, that frame rate though. Okay, that must be the fake Arisen and his pawns.
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never
Okay.
could I have imagined such an outcome.
So, okay, no
Manner of
quest. Okay, wow,
artifact is
okay.
this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
Alright,
Suppose 'tis so?
maybe we just have to wait a few days. Alright, I'm gonna rest up for a couple days and come back and see what he has found out for us. Alright, so I rested up twice. So let's go meet with Captain Brant and see what we gotta do. Probably gonna have to go do a quest somewhere else.
Fancy a gander? Now to report to Captain Brant.
Alright, let's wait until nightfall and see what we need to do.
Welcome.
Okay. That's kind of weird. Maybe I only slept for half the day. There we go.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Battahl, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly.
Okay, I can teleport back there.
The sigil upon that letter from
Glad we
some
found
days
it.
past bore the crest of the Battahl Palace. Surely there's ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Battahl and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task.
No, we're good on that.
With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Few may pass through Battahl's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. 'Tis most fortunate that your majesty is a Beastren. You ought pass through the border checkpoint without undue trouble.
Okay. We are good, and we got ourselves another port crystal. Okay. I think I got one.
Arisen. I've been...
Oh, all up in my business. Okay. Who are you, guy?
Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
I'm really getting tired of this prince. Why are we at his beck and call all day? Alright. I guess we can knock that out later. Let's teleport back to Batal here. Because I did place my port crystal there, the other one that we had. No, didn't want to do that. Hold on.
Now we should be able to transport ourselves here at
Nope, pick that up. Don't want to put that there. That will be a waste. Ferrous stone, that's what I'm looking for. Got two, so we can travel to Backbatal and travel back when we get done.
So long as we've a ferry stone with us.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouse's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
Okay. Alright, yeah, guess we can make that
Shall
up the
we do as
priority.
that personage suggested and make for the Rockmouse's burrow?
Yeah, I
Then
guess. Alright, before we do that, let me throw my armor back on. That way, in case we get into a fight, we are prepared.
Me. I'll lead the way.
Okay.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Let's see. Where's this place at? Map. Okay, so looks like it's not in town. It's gonna be where the Riftstone and stuff is. Okay. Oh, I just went into the map game. There we go. Thank you. That was weird. But then again, I hear that whenever you're in towns and stuff, the game's frame rate goes to hell, so.
What business have you here?
And who is speaking to me? Is it this lady? No.
Does that make you
No, okay.
the Arisen?
Did not even see you.
Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Yeah, sure, why not? I've been here before.
We have reached our destination.
Alright, you coming in?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit.
Well, I already bought a house here. There was somebody that was selling their house and I bought it for 30
It is a
grand.
bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Backbatal without having their activities questioned. What say you?
Okay, maybe we might need the permit for something else later to not get questioned by the guards. Or, maybe that'll let us come through the fortress, you know, whenever we want, even though we don't need to, since I put down a port crystal. Yeah, sure, why not?
Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Okay, can we take a look at that? Okay, so maybe now the guards won't just walk up to me and question me, because I know that always seems to happen. They always say something like, "What are you doing here?" or something like that, so maybe now that won't happen. Okay. Short-sighted ambition, that was the one about the quince that we needed. And I think I had mine and let it rot, but I think from what I read up online about that, it was like you have to have a regular quince, let it spoil a bit, but not let it rot all the way. So we haven't found another one yet, so we can't do that. We already entered Bakhbatal, okay. Yes. Maybe we got to do this since she just gave us that permit. Alright, let me go walk back into the city, even though we did this like a bajillion times before. Hopefully the game won't decide to crap all over it. The frame rate.
From the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius.
Okay, that's kind of, on the name.
For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Okay, why am I listening to this guy? Alright, let's see where this goes first. Before we go off and do his thing.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Alright, that's the place we were before. Is this taking us somewhere in town? No, this is taking us outside of town. Okay. I thought that was going to lead us to like the castle that they have, but I guess nope. I guess we have to go to where that place mentioned. Okay. Alright, let me make our way there, and I guess we'll pick things back up.